Okay, I'm gonna be with you on this ride, I guess.
I'm wet.
Good. Man, we're both gonna be wet later if it's gonna be hot today.
I don't know what's up here, but let's go up here.
Tree.
You did it. Oh, look at this piece of shit.
Is that a crab people?
That's a fucking basilisk.
Oh, I saw it looked like pincers and I got excited and I wanted to sing the crab people song.
Did you know that crab people have blue blood?
Did you know that they look like people, talk like people?
What the fuck is this?
I mean, you gotta do it.
It's a little mini tree.
Dude, he got to you.
He did.
And you fucking missed.
I hit the wall again.
Yeah, you did it again. Do a roll attack, a stabby roll attack.
I'm just gonna get out here. Wait, here's a stabby roll attack.
There, see?
I'm gonna get in here where there's like more room to do anything. Oh boy.
Negroni, I gave him good advice. Suck on that.
I made a mistake.
I mean, I didn't tell you to go in here.
No, not going in here. I swung too late.
Kill that basilisk.
I would like to, but I gotta keep an eye on the mush.
There.
Alright.
Now he's just a fucking bitch.
Yeah, now he's just a slow mush.
Yeah. Yeah. You can do whatever you want with him. If you were Mr. Slave, you would run and jump and sit on him, because that just looks like a giant dick that he could put right in his slave butt.
So there's another area, there's a forest in this game with a bunch of... Oh, look at this fucking...
2 swings.
This fucking rope-a-doper.
He can swing twice.
But these bunch of people are in another area that we'll see later, and like, in Dark Souls 3, I didn't notice it at first, but you're in one of the forests, there's just fucking corpses of them everywhere. And so it was like, this might be the same forest, isn't that crazy?
Oh my goodness. Is that fog? No?
No. Is this how I got in? No. This is too low. So
that's sand. That's just... Like, if you fell down, you could get in.
It's a second entrance. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So if I go in here...
You cabbage. There's an item up there.
There's an item right there.
You cabbage.
You calling me a cabbage?
Yeah, you cabbage. Oh, you gotta jump to it? Oh, that's a good jump. You did it. Now we're gonna watch you do this for a half hour.
Yeah, probably.
Great. Buckle up, everybody. He's gonna be doing some cutting.
I don't think you can fall in from higher up. I don't think that's what it is. Yeah, well, I guess it could be a jump, couldn't it?
You almost made it.
I almost made it, so I guess it's real. I mean, I don't necessarily know where I go from that, but... Oh, that one was not so good.
Hey, shout out to Stefan. Stefan, when I lay back, I talk louder.
I was thinking and worrying about that recently too.
Oh, when you get it? When
you give it to me.
When I finally give it to you?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll give it to you.
Will you?
Yeah.
Because I've been waiting for it.
Maybe it's not gonna work.
Because, Stefan doesn't do that a lot. And when he's doing it, there's kind of a gag we're doing where I'm, like, repeating everything he says.
Are you sure he can't get in there from higher? No, I don't think I
can. I don't see any entrances up here.
And you might go to the right somehow?
There might be another jump I'm not seeing because this seems really fucked, but then also, like...
They do that shit.
There's a lip right there is the only thing that's throwing me off.
Honestly, like, the only times my computer's been on over the last couple days is to do Java stuff and to watch One Piece. And that's basically it. And then I just don't even think about other shit. So I still need to throw all that shit on a thumb drive for you.
Sure.
I think did we mention that we did that stuff and it'll be popping up?
No, I don't think so. I think we were talking to Negroni about it.
Oh, maybe. Oh.
Thanks, AMD. Spin around to make sure it's caught up. Alright. Well, I'm giving up on this guy.
Well, the thing's not moving on the right. Is that okay?
Oh my god.
Your mouse is showing up on it.
Oh, a guy just died a curse. Live on camera.
Cool.
Look. This guy just died. Shout out!
Or is V doing a Dark Souls weekend?
Oh my, you know what? They were doing this whole thing where they were planning that everyone's going to start new characters and play through Dark Souls 1. So you might be onto something there.
I know, because I saw something about it like a week or two ago.
Yeah, I saw it and I was like, oh, I wonder if we'll run into more PvPers. And then I forgot until now. Okay,
That,
so there's an
that item
in there,
doesn't
Tree.
exist.
Yeah,
It's
there's an
actually-
item in there. Who cares?
No, there's not. There's not an item in there. It does not exist.
So I can see this piece of shit clam right here.
Kill it. Don't. I was joking. Oh, it's too late.
It's too late. You see what you done?
Done did. Doesn't he hurt you when you hit him?
It's that he
He has no
has
spike.
he's a little fast, and so he attacks after I started attacking sometimes.
Oh. Kind of stuck in a thing there.
He is, and then I didn't jump. I meant to jump that time. There you go.
That it?
Yeah, this guy's kind of whatever.
Oh.
It's easier when there's not a Hydra following you.
Look at that.
Hey, look at those skulls. Look at that.
Look at that.
It's that special. It's not just a little treat.
Thanks, programmers.
Speaking of that voice, I've been watching Bob's Burgers lately.
Yeah, it's alright.
It's okay. You know what it is it's good,
H. John.
Yeah, there's some H. John. I realized while watching it that H. John was the voice of fucking Coach McGurk in Home Movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think, like, one of the creators of Home Movies is one of the creators of Bob's Burgers, too.
That makes sense.
It does.
It makes dollars and cents.
This is going a lot longer than I remember it going. But I remember that there's nothing scary at the
What's
end.
this guy have to say?
I see. We are online. Drake ahead. Spoilers!
Oh, he spoiled things.
Spoilers! What's that up there? I think I see some wings.
I do want to watch more home movies. I never got to finish that.
I just watched it when it was on, so I've probably seen a lot of it, but I'm sure there's ones I haven't seen.
At one point, I think it was on Netflix.
Okay,
But I
can
think
see
they,
that.
I think they pulled it off like before I could finish it.
Bob's Burgers is good. Like, it's a good eating show. It's like
is that a mimic fire? Oh.
You know, there's never been a mimic fire. I'm sorry to say, it was a missed opportunity.
You can pray to him.
How I could pray to him? I mean, sure. Oh no, I'm not.
No, you don't want to be in his covenant.
I just wanted you were able to talk to him. Let's look for his tail. Let me see, tell me if you see a tail around here anywhere.
Just kill him.
You actually can't do that
It's right there.
He's an everlasting dragon.
That's his
but he
tail.
has a tail back here, and we have learned in the past
What have you done?
that tails drop things. I can still pray to him, and he's still like completely okay with me after doing it. He's still like, hope you like my tail.
Maybe that's the only time you can talk to him is if you enter his covenant.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Or there's a ring you can get near the beginning of the game that lets you talk to
Frogs?
the spider lady.
Oh.
And so maybe you can also talk to him with it.
Speaking of frogs, I powered through the rest of those snacks I made you eat one of.
Oh, great.
So those are done. They were starting to get a little stale, so it made them even better. The Japanese snacks, everyone. Japanese
Yeah,
snacks.
they
How's
had
that
a-
sword?
they had
Is
a
that
frog
everything
on
you
it.
want it to be?
Well, here's the thing. I think when I do this... Yeah, see, that's a problem.
How's that a problem? That seems good.
It eats like a tenth of the weapon durability every time you do it.
Oh.
I mean, I'll dig around with this sword. I don't mind. Let me see exactly how much it took away from it.
Not that much, really.
Where do you see it?
With the 300
Oh,
attack.
350 out of 400. No, the durability.
Oh, the durability.
So
wasn't looking-
if I do that 8 times without hitting a bonfire, it'll break. And it's not... I don't think it's stronger than my dragon
No,
tooth. And
it's
also
like 50 under your...
Then I also have to change this kind of shit around in order to wear it. But
just put on your club.
I will use it at some point. I'll dick around with with that guy. Because the club's way down here.
God damn it.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in here.
Will you get some of the shit out of your butt?
I don't know. There you go. So that's all that's down here.
Dude, you got more time to kill.
Yeah, well, I mean, we can start going somewhere else, but, like, I think, like, some of those items back there may be cool. I know that farming the clams is a thing that you can do.
What are you gonna do next? Think about it live on camera.
You know, it's kind of I already fucked up Anne Orlando, didn't I? That might be rough, especially with V doing a weekend, but there is a thing in Anne Orlando I would have wanted to do.
Maybe wait till next week.
Yeah, that might be a whole thing.
Well, what else can you do?
Go kill these clams? Let's see. Let me walk around the fucking bonfire while we think about it.
Yeah? I thought you knew everything in this game.
You know what? Let's just go get that fucking moss clump.
Oh, yeah, the thing I was going to remind you.
Yeah, you said the tunnel man, the tunnel lady sells them, right?
I'm 90% sure.
Let's go talk to tunnel man lady.
I hope you've got souls. You do. You gotta know.
Yeah, I got souls.
You can go...
Are you familiar with that guy? Because I don't know if it's a YouTuber or a Facebook meme, but the "yeah, I got skills" guy.
Not off the top of my head,
he
but
has
maybe.
He has like a Frenchy little mustache, and he does trick shots over his shoulder kind of thing. And so he's way up to the camera and he goes, "Yeah, I got skills." And then he does a trick shot over the back. And so there's a lot of compilations of him going back to back to back to back to back.
Good
yeah,
job.
I got skills. Yeah, I got skills.
You know what that reminds me of? I found like a random video, probably on YouTube.
Yeah.
That was like, the title of it was like cute Japanese girls doing amazing things or something. And I'm like, sure.
Yeah, why not?
I'll watch this.
You're the
You gotta
target
roll stab.
demographic for that.
I told you got a roll stab and you didn't listen.
Oh, I thought you said I had a little something, and I figured you
No.
might actually be talking about Japanese girls.
No, and so like I started watching it and I'm like, I mean, I guess this stuff's okay. Like, it was stupid shit, like one of them would bounce a ping pong ball off of a bunch of shit and it would go in a cup or something.
Sure.
But, like, if you kept watching the show, the thing, you'd see that they took, like, some of them took almost 1,000 fucking tries.
Did he want purple or blooming?
He wanted purple.
Okay, because I got 0 purple, so that makes sense. It's just, can I get it like an R? Can I get left, right? Great, okay.
Just get like 10 of them.
I wanted to get 10 of them, but I didn't want to press up 10 times like a chump!
Well, you were a chump. They chumped you. You're gonna buy a couple of those
Jeez.
just in case. There you go. You got them.
Yeah. Now
So yeah, it was like, it's not really amazing if it took them like 1,000 tries to do
Sure,
it. Like,
yeah.
that is not amazing. Anybody could do that in 1,000 tries.
There's like a whole YouTube channel of guys that do that, and it's like, yeah, it's obvious that they're setting up 100 times because they like fucking cheer when it happens, like, oh, it finally did it. And they get really elaborate with like moving trucks and stuff. But there is a guy, his name is Remy.
LaCroix.
He is French. Look for Remy on YouTube. And so he normally just does a lot of like pranks in public.
Prank my dad!
Yeah, he pranks people's dads. He also pranks people's police officers, and the police officers are not happy about it.
Oh! That reminds me.
Okay.
It's one of the things that I liked in that Netflix thing you had me watch, the Guess Who's Back or whatever,
Yeah.
Look Who's Back, is those scenes where I'm pretty sure they're just talking to people on the street and he's just going around the streets as Hitler.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them, like, the people are, like, legitimately pissed. And I'm
Yeah.
like, kudos for you guys for
Yeah.
just, like, being like, no, this is not acceptable.
Germany is actually really sensitive about the whole Hitler thing.
They should be.
They don't like to joke about it, generally speaking. There are certain neighborhoods where joking about it or bringing it up can get you in a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
They do not take kindly to it in general, which is why, yeah, I found it a little surprising when you said they went out in public with it.
Yeah, there were a few people, like, there were a few times in the movie where he's just like, well, like, where it was the few people were starting to figure out that he was really Hitler,
Mm-hmm.
and, like, he's just like, well, everybody voted for me, so, I mean, like, you guys voted for me. If I'm a monster, you voted for this monster or something. And I was like, man,
Yeah.
like, there's gotta be a lot of people who are pissed. Like, I didn't vote for him, so fuck him, but...
Yeah. Well, also, because he was still a fringe candidate. He got in there, but he got in there as an alternative to the powers that be. And then there was the bombing of the fucking whatever, of the Parliament House or whatever Germany had back then. And then that's how he actually got all the power, as he was like, oh my god, someone tried to kill me, you have to give me all the powers.
They did that in the movie. I didn't even put that, I didn't even put two and two together. He got his ass kicked by some neo-Nazis, and then that was like the trigger for people to love him again, because Hitler got his ass kicked by a bunch of neo-Nazis.
Sure.
But no, that... Fuck, I lost it again already. So he was, like, there was, the head network lady was, like, trying to make sure that he wasn't actually Hitler, because she was starting to have, like, doubts. Mm-hmm. And, can't find him. There he is.
He is. I was just checking on how close the bugs were, because they never stopped coming.
And so he was, like, she was asking if he was, like, a member of the party or something.
Fantastic!
Yeah. Oh, the saint you are. Oh. What is it? Oh, a pierced shield.
Millennium shield.
They're entwined. Lord Gwyn.
Okay, fucking quest done.
So, she asked him about the party or whatever that he was a part of, and he was like, I was a founding member, you know?
Yeah.
Number 555. And then she's like, what? 555? Like, that's ridiculous, you know? And then he's like, but actually that was just something else I made up, because there weren't... When we made it, we started at 500 to seem like there were more people in it.
Dastardly.
Yeah. I was like, that's pretty clever, Hitler. Is that real?
I don't know, but I would believe that.
I didn't know.
Because that would have been like, you know, post-World War I fucking the push.
That was in between.
Yeah.
But if that's a real thing that he did, like...
Kudos Hitler?
Yeah, kudos Hitler. You were thinking. That was before you went fucking batshit crazy, like, completely.
Or he hit his power level a little better. He was suppressed. And then they liked it to him, and he's like, now I'll show you my true power level!
How come Hitler's never showed up in Dragon Ball?
Fun fact, in the Janemba movie 12, also known as, like, the Fusion movie, there was a part where everyone who ever died gets brought back to life because Janemba the Demon Lord has taken over the afterlife, and Goten and Trunks fight Hitler. Hitler is invading the world with his zombie Nazi army, and it's a little cutscene they keep cutting to, and then at first they're having trouble because there are too many tanks.
Because he's got too much power.
Yeah, so then they fuse into Gotenks and just destroy all the tanks, and he, like, gets the bandage on his head, and is like, oh, 9! Or whatever. And then we cut back to the real shit. Janemba was a cool movie. It was a cool villain, cool setup, cool solution.
Shout out to Janemba.
Shout out to Janemba, man. Janemba was my character of choice in Budokai Tenkaichi 3. Because I don't think he was in most of the games, but Tenkaichi 3 had like a fucking 100 characters.
Did it have that many? We didn't unlock...
No, that was only 3. That's Budokai 3.
Oh.
Budokai Tenkaichi 3 had an obscene number of characters.
Rest of that bonfire, and then we're fucking done, son.
Shout out to Janemba. Also, I was talking about something earlier. Oh, Remy. Yeah, Remy does trick shots, but I don't think he has to set up as much, because he does some shit that will expire. He, like, kicks it into stuff that's legitimately going past and pisses people off. Also, he dresses up like dogs, and once he dressed up like a kangaroo and stole a policeman's hat, and they beat him up.